Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley, and this video is all about ghosts and our energy field. We're gonna go over grounding, how to clear your home, and protecting your energy. Sometimes I feel like that's hard to say. Ghosts, 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 ghosts. Okay. It is a weird word. Ghosts, ghosts. Okay. Anyway, it's been a while since I got into some paranormal stuff on my channel, so I felt like it was due. So my definition of a ghost is unfamiliar and unwelcome spiritual energy that sort of lingers and sticks around, as opposed to your own spirit team, such as your past loved ones or ancestors or guardian angels or whatever you believe in, whatever kind of loving spiritual energy surrounds you and is with you during your life. Ghosts, according to my definition, are not that. So the funny thing about non-believers, I guess I shouldn't quote it, non-believers, is that they create unknowingly and unintentionally a really strong barrier of energetic protection, literally fueled by their disbelief. And then it perpetuates their disbelief. So that's why people go their whole lives never experiencing anything paranormal or never seeing a ghost, because they're so protected that it's never gonna happen for them. These are the kind of people that are always gonna have an explanation, and it's just not within the realm of possibility for them. To a non-believer, it is not reality. And we're all batshit crazy. We're not, but people probably think we are. I don't know. I can't control what people think. Yeah. So they naturally keep themselves protected, which I find hilarious, because we have all these non-believers never seeing anything or experiencing anything, even though it's happening all around them, which is just funny to me. And believers are obviously people who are open to it. And even though you might not like to hear this, energetically attracting it because you're open to it. Like moths on a light at night. A lot of believers are open to it just because they think that it's possible. They've never really had an experience, but they think it's possible, and that's cool. And many people are believers because they had experiences as a young kid that solidified their belief, set a foundation for it, and kept their belief open for the rest of their life. Like me and my brother. So regardless of why you are a believer, the common denominator is that your energy field is open to it. I love this conversation. I think it is so fun. I always have, I always will. That's why on Instagram, I'm am.body-mind-spirit. So I'm all about self-care and exploration of body, mind, and spirit. But I really do like to get into the spirit and energy stuff, which includes manifesting and healing and cool, scary shit and paranormal stuff too. So anyone that's a believer would really benefit from doing some grounding work. And I'm gonna go over that before I end this video. So stay tuned if you wanna know how to ground yourself. And the reason grounding work is beneficial to people that are believers, to people that are open to ghostly experiences, is because humans are grounded. Spiritual energy and ghosts are not. They are not grounded. So when we ground ourselves energetically, we can disconnect from all that and protect ourselves from experiencing it. Because sometimes you don't want to. Being open to it is a really beautiful thing, but you gotta know when and how to shut it down. Close it if you want to. So the idea is keep being a believer, but know how to protect yourself. Protect yourself from what? From being open to it 100% of the time. Unless, of course, you like it, and that is up to you. But it's good to know there's a way to shut it down, right? You can also clear energy from your home if you need to. And I think sometimes / at least once every 6 months. This is something that everybody should do, even if you don't have paranormal and ghost energy sticking around your home. When physical humans enter your home, or even when you're experiencing emotions like sadness or anger or grief, that all has an energetic counterpart that sticks around. Other people leave their energetic gunk around, for lack of a better word. And also gunk is a good word. Gunk, gunk, gunk. So it's good to know how to clear your home. So in this video, we're gonna go over grounding, how to clear your home, and protecting your energy. 3 things that if you're a believer, I really think that you should know how to do and incorporate into your life. Cool? Cool. And I think it's really cool that you can do all of this stuff all by yourself, and it doesn't have to take that long. But if you do need a hand, I would be happy to walk you through it, do it with you, and support you through the process. I realize that it can be kind of weird when you first get started, or if you feel like not that confident in what you're doing. So all the information is below if you do want me to work with you on any of these 3 things. But without further ado, let's go over how to ground, protect, and clear your home all by yourself without any help. So, grounding. I recently made a video. It's a free Reiki healing distance session. If you are a believer and really open to spiritual energy, I do recommend regular Reiki, and I have a free session that I put on the internet that you can plug into and use at any time. So I recommend doing that if you have the desire and you have the time. If not, just a quick grounding exercise that you can literally do right now. I prefer to do it standing, but sitting works too, or lying down. So close your eyes, whether you're sitting, standing, lying down, doesn't matter, or actually outside with bare feet. Picture yourself standing in a green, grassy field. It's a beautiful sunny day. There's trees all around, but they're not creating shade. You're in the sun. You're surrounded by trees. You can feel the energy from the trees. These trees have been here for like hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of years, and you can just feel the groundedness of them and how much they've seen and been through, and how they still stand tall and strong on this physical plane as us humans come and go and wither away. Okay, that got a little morbid, but we're in the field. There's trees all around. It's a sunny day. Visualize yourself looking down, and you have bare feet right on the ground, connected. And I want you to visualize this cord of white light stream coming through the bottom of your feet, going all through your body, piercing all the chakras, coming out the top of your head, out the crown chakra, and shooting up right into the stars. So we're connecting to the ground and to the stars. The energy from above you rains back down and becomes this beautiful violet light. I'm honestly making this a little more detailed than it needs to be, but it's just coming naturally, so I'm going with it. So this beautiful violet light rains down, comes all the way back through your body, so cleansing you on the way. It's never a bad thing to do a little cleanse. And returning back to your feet. And now the earth below your feet is absorbing anything from you that no longer needs to be there, anything you've been carrying with you, and removing any connection to any spiritual energy that is not serving you or is sticking with you or latched onto you. All of that is getting released now and cleared as you become grounded to the earth, feeling stable and strong like a tree with deep roots, standing firm and grounded. So honestly, I made that a little longer than it needs to be. I usually ground myself in sometimes it just takes a few seconds or a few breaths. I just visualize the earth taking anything from me that no longer needs to be there and feel the connection and decide that we're connected. So that's one way of grounding. Also, I added a little extra thing there that wasn't part of the plan, but it just happened, a clearing of your energy field and connecting to the stars, the sky, and clearing everything. So after a grounding and a clearing exercise, you want to go straight into your protection. And this can be super fast and simple and easy, just like the grounding, although I did make it a little longer than it needed to be. So for protection, I would close my eyes again and visualize golden armor around me like a big globe. So first I visualize a white light getting sparked in the pit of my stomach. And as I breathe, I allow the light to expand and expand and expand and get bigger and bigger and bigger until it's completely surrounding me. And then I just simply say or think, I am protected. I now activate my shield of energetic protection so that nothing can penetrate it. And I can cultivate and keep all of the good energy that I now have after my clearing and my grounding. And nothing can fuck with this shit. So it doesn't mean that you won't still experience other people's energy or emotions or ghosts or paranormal stuff, but it means that it can't stick to you. So the protection, the idea of the protection is that. So I literally just picture the light and then I decide that it's a beautiful fucking golden shield and then I'm done. That's it. I'm protected. And every time I do this, I feel better. I feel different, especially being in the subway system in Toronto or anytime I'm in a big crowd of people. I always do a protection. Sometimes I do it right as I forgot to do it, so I do it while I'm walking. The intention is what matters. You deciding is what matters. You create your energy. You got that? So you can do this anytime you want, but your shield will get dirty. Just like we clean our house and we clean our bodies when we shower, we do need to clean our energy and clear our energy as well. So that's why it's good to do that clearing, that grounding, protect it. Honestly, every day. I would do this every day if you want to practice energetic self-care, which I feel this all is. I also have a free Reiki group. It's called the Reiki Room. I'll link it below. I do a Reiki reset, recharge at the end of every month, and I'd love if you wanted to join. And the last thing, clearing energy from your home. This is something I do all the time, and there was a time when I didn't feel confident doing this on my own, that I lived in a house that I felt very uncomfortable in. I always felt like there was something breathing down the back of my neck. One time I felt a gust of wind and it scared the shit out of me. I turned my back, I looked around, there was nothing in my home. There was no windows or doors open. I was completely alone. And it wasn't just like a gust of wind, it felt like breath down the back of my neck. So that was extra creepy. I just never felt alone. I had this constant need to check all the rooms and look around and make sure there was nobody in my home. I just always felt a little bit uncomfortable. So I ended up going to these spiritual, I don't really know what they were, like spiritual healers. They were a couple from Germany, like very, very cool. So I did a lot of healing work and energy work with them. And they were also psychically connected and spiritually connected and would communicate with the spirit realm. So they were really fun to go see. I ended up talking to them about my home, and they psychically went there and told me that there was a fuckload of spiritual energy in my home, and there's no wonder I felt uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God, can you please help me? Can you get rid of this? So I actually hired them to clear the energy from my home. And I don't even want to tell you how much I paid to get this done. But I will tell you that it was worth every penny, because when I got home after the clearing, I felt so much better. I felt so much just safer and more comfortable, and I was way happier in my home. So if you do want my help to clear the energy from your home, I will do it free with the purchase of a Reiki session, which is $111 US, and you can book that below and just email me telling me you also want the home clearing, or I'll do just the home clearing for $55.5. So $55.50 US dollars. But the idea is I'll do it with you, ideally over video chat, and I will show you how to do it step by step. I'm also going to tell you how to do it in a second. We'll do it together. If you feel like you want someone to do it with you, I'd be happy to help. It might give you an extra sense of added security, knowing for sure that it's done, you had someone help you out. Reiki is the energy method that I use for clearing energy, and it can be done at any distance, anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter. It's just as effective. Reiki is the coolest thing ever. So if you do want my help, let me know. If not, honestly, it's as easy as walking into every room and deciding and telling the energy that it is no longer welcome and it needs to leave. So you just go into every room one at a time. I like to light incense, or I'll bring a matchbox, and in every room I light a match. Any unwelcome energy, any energy that is not of the highest good or that is sticking around from a previous time. Basically I would go into every room with my match and I light the match and say, you are no longer welcome here. I wish you well and send you back into the ether for the highest good of all. You are no longer welcome here. Light the match, boom, done. But you don't even have to say all that. You can just think it. You can just say, out, done, goodbye. And I would light a match in every room. Or I would light incense and wave incense around the room and go from room to room clearing it. Another way that I like to do it is dancing. I think dancing cultivates and creates really good energy. So I'll play a song that feels really high vibe and spiritual, and I'll dance in every room and kind of like shoo the energy out the windows. And I'll actually open windows and doors. So you can do it however you feel it's most effective. Some people just open all the doors and windows. Maybe not the doors if you have animals and stuff. Just windows works too. And the windows don't even have to be open. Honestly, find the way that feels effective to you, and it will be effective. It's you setting the intention and asserting that that's what's happening. Your energy field and the energy in your home is up to you. And just like clearing your own energy field, I believe that your home should be cleared pretty regularly as well. And there's other things that really energetically protect your home as well. Candles, Christmas lights, and crystals. Those are my 3 things. Almost in every room I have some sort of pretty candles or Christmas lights. I always have candles lit. Candles invite good energy, good spiritual energy, like your loved ones or your spirit guides or guardian angels or just the presence of love. Fire creates really good energy and protection. So I almost always have a candle lit whatever time of day. It's just like a hygge thing. Do you know what hygge is? Candles are hygge. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you found it really helpful. I hope that you enjoyed it. And the last thing that I want to talk about is Freaky Friday. So I'm going to put this in a separate video, so feel free to go watch it if you want to hear about the Freaky Friday stuff I'm going to do live on Instagram. But thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the believers in the world. I love talking about this kind of stuff, and I haven't done it in a while. So thanks for listening, and have a good night. Your dog won't stop messing with things, so clearly he wants to be in the video. Okay. Are you happy now?